All right, let's get going on this Thursday morning. You're watching our First Alert live stream from the Weather Center. I'm Chief Meteorologist Steve Beylon. Thanks for tuning in. We are getting excited for the end of the work week. For me, it's actually the end of my work week. I actually have tomorrow off. I have a 3-day weekend. But I also know that most of you still have to work through Friday. We'll give you the forecast for today, tonight, Friday, and all the way into this upcoming Easter weekend. All right, so let's get you out to a live view from our Oshkosh Skycam. And our buddy Ted down in the newsroom, who sent out that push alert that some of you tapped on, he had pointed this out. Look at all the seagulls flying around Oshkosh. Boy, look at all those squawkies flying around. Now, I wonder what's piqued their interest. What is going on in downtown Oshkosh that has really got their attention? Ted says that it looks like something from an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I can definitely see that. Otherwise, we've got a mostly sunny sky. Temperature is 44, wind chill 37. There's a breezy southeast wind that those seagulls have to navigate at 14 miles an hour. And the wind is going to probably be the most noticeable thing today. It is going to be turning windy today. We'll have sunshine and clouds. There might be a shower around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Better chance of showers and thunderstorms coming in tonight. And that wind, well, it's actually trying to warm us up. We'll see a high temperature of 60 this afternoon. So right now the wind is out of the south and southeast with sustained speeds around 15 miles an hour. There's some higher gusts out there, especially along the lake shore, where the winds are gusting around 20 to 25 miles an hour. And our temperatures are on the rise. We're at 43 degrees in Appleton and Green Bay. In the north, at least way up towards the upper Michigan border, there's probably still a few 30s. 36 in Iron Mountain, while it's 41 in Marinette. And here's First Alert Pinpoint Predictor, taking a look at our high temperatures, and we're going to see highs mainly in the low 60s in the Fox Valley, about 64 in Fond du Lac, 64 also for Shawano, near 60 in the North Woods, and then by the Bay Shore and the Lake Shore, cooler as that southeast wind comes off of Lake Michigan. You're looking at highs in the low to mid 50s. So the wind is going to get stronger, and as we go through the afternoon, southeast winds will be gusting around 30 to 35 miles an hour. And that wind, well, it's picking up ahead of our next weather maker. We've been talking about this next weather maker over the past few days. We're expecting showers and thunderstorms to arrive as we go into tonight and tomorrow. Now, the storms that pop up tomorrow, they may not be as numerous as the storms tonight, but if they get going, they possibly could be on the strong side. Tomorrow, our severe weather outlook is low, but watching for a possible upgrade. Thunderstorms could be strong, but the question is, will it be unstable enough? If the storms have enough instability, there could be thunderstorms with some 1-inch diameter hail tomorrow. That's if they're strong enough. The thing is that the atmosphere might not get unstable enough, and the timing of these thunderstorms could throw everything in flux. So there's definitely some uncertainty in that Friday forecast. Showers and thunderstorms are developing right now across eastern Iowa. They're ahead of a warm front. That's a surge of some milder air coming up from the south. And that'll help spark off some of those showers and thunderstorms that we get tonight. But the cold front that's back in the northern plains will give us that storm chance tomorrow. Low pressure is going to push that boundary in our direction. Ahead of that cold front, we're expecting some severe weather from lower Michigan down into the mid-Mississippi Valley. But for us across eastern Wisconsin, there is a marginal risk of severe weather, a level 1 risk of severe weather on the 1 to 5 severe weather scale. And that means that it's going to be kind of iffy whether some of those thunderstorms are going to be strong enough to, possibly prompt a warning or two. So, First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. We'll pick it up. This is 8 o'clock this evening. Cloudy skies, showers and thunderstorms tracking across central Wisconsin, pushing into the Fox Valley. That's 10 o'clock tonight. Meteorologist David Ernst, I'm sure, will be following those thunderstorms. They could have some downpours and some small hail, not likely to be severe. The storms will be pushing away as we go into the pre-dawn hours. And I think we're going to have another batch of some showers and thunderstorms very early Friday morning. Pinpoint Predictor says they're going to be mainly from Green Bay into the south. Every time we get these rounds of thunderstorms, they help to stabilize the air behind the thunderstorms. So by the time we get into Friday afternoon, there may not be enough instability for another round of powerful thunderstorms. There may be just some scattered showers or perhaps a non-severe thunderstorm or two. So the previous thunderstorms might help to work over the atmosphere to bring down that severe weather risk later in the day. But it really all is contingent on the timing of these thunderstorms. And so, if the previous thunderstorms don't behave the way that we're expecting, that could impact the forecast down the line. Hopefully that makes sense. Nonetheless, we still have a chance of possibly some strong thunderstorms as we go into tomorrow. So tomorrow could become a first alert weather day. We'll see. What seems more likely is that the storms tonight could bring down some soaking rainfall, especially across central and east central Wisconsin. If Pinpoint Predictor is plotting this out correctly, there might be 1, 2, or more inches of rain cutting through the Fox Valley tonight, which could cause some ponding of water, especially in low-lying areas. So this is our First Alert Super 7-day forecast. Today, a high of 60 in Green Bay, sun and clouds, turning windy, showers and thunderstorms at night, and then a few storms are possible tomorrow. Otherwise, showers and Friday's high 64. Now, behind that cold front, temperatures will drop back into the mid to upper 50s for highs. Saturday should have some sunshine. Now, Sunday, that's Easter. There's rain in the forecast, but not all day. Let's show you what's going on here with First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. There might be a little smidge of some early sunshine, but skies will be clouding over. The morning looks dry. And then in the afternoon, you can see the rain coming up from Illinois and Iowa, pushing into southern Wisconsin. That's 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. The southern half of the state is getting wet. And then the northern half of the state, well, there's the rain pushing in late in the day, especially into Sunday evening. So you may have some wet weather after that Easter dinner. But I think Easter egg hunts in the morning, church services in the morning are probably going to be dry. So we've got thunderstorms in the forecast for tonight and tomorrow. Make sure you're keeping tuned to our forecast on the TV side and also on our app, WBAY First Alert Weather. Whether the forecast is sunny to severe, we will have you covered. Coming up today on Action 2 News at noon and at 4, meteorologist Emily Mers will have an update on our forecast, and she'll have the very latest information for you. And we may have to adjust that forecast a little bit between now and when those thunderstorms arrive. But the bottom line is that we're keeping an eye on the situation. And again, Friday might turn out to be a first alert weather day. As of right now, it is not because of the uncertainty on how powerful those storms could possibly be on Friday. We're tending to think it may not be a big event, but we'll see how this goes. All right, thank you for watching our First Alert live stream. Action 2 News mid-morning starts in about 15 minutes with Aisha Morales and myself. We hope you have a terrific day. Thank you for watching. See you around.